Oh no, a typical guy in his early 40s was undeniably handsome. His sharp features and confident stride turned heads. But at home, those qualities seemed to vanish into a cloud of indifference. He lived with his wife, his childhood sweetheart, Yetunde, a woman whose quiet patience had been tested by his habitual neglect. Their mornings often began with her gentle complaints, a soft lament about the unspoken love she craved. Complaints Ono had perfected the art of ignoring. Yetunde was getting fed up.
Oh no, listen to me when I'm talking to you. You don't even listen to me anymore. You keep arguing with me. You don't even give me time. You don't even give me any attention. You don't show me any love anymore. It's getting tiring. You don't look after me. You don't look at me. You don't.
You told they complain. Yeah, every day complain from morning to night. Free me and beg. You see, say I just they wake up. I'm just waking up. You never even talk good morning. You don't they complain. I beg me, I they go work. I beg. This particular morning was no different. Yetunde's voice, a familiar hum of disappointment. On his way to work, being the popular jingle that he was, the usual culprits, his boisterous friends, they would often hail him from the corner of the bustling streets.
Hey, my guy, how far now? Baba, come make we take one, come use one level before we go walk. Come use one level. No be the same work all of us they go. Bro, come sit down with us. Let's have a drink. I beg. Hey, oh no, my God.
They always cajoled him with their laughter, their infectious laughter. Honor always fell to them, always gave in to their requests, and he would sit down with them and have a drink before going to work. And this usually made him get to work late. He arrived at the office on this particular day, well past noon, the faint scent of stale beer clinging to his clothes. His boss, a man known for his stern demeanor, took one look at him. Oh no, he said, his voice laced with unyielding disappointment. Go home. You are not fit for work today. In fact,
you are fired.
Head bowed in shame, on a turn to leave, his mind, usually so sharp, felt sluggish, clouded by regrets and the day's wasted potential.
How dare you come to work late, 5 times in a week, smelling of alcohol, rigging of cigarettes. How dare you? Oh no, I'm tired of this. You're holding us back in this office. You're fired. Boss, please, I promise to turn a new leaf. Please, I need this job. Please. No, I'm done. Get out of this office.
Worried and full of thoughts, feeling sad about his predicament, as he stepped onto the busy street, a sudden screech of tires pierced the air. A blinding flash of metal, a jarring impact. Honor was hit by a vehicle, and then there was darkness. He woke up, not in pain, but in an unsettling quiet. The air was thick and heavy, and he found himself walking on a long, gloomy road, its surface uneven and desolate. There was no one else, only the oppressive stillness. Then at a junction where 3 distinct paths diverged, a figure materialized. An old man, dressed in a striking semblance of black and red, stood with an unnerving stillness. His eyes, though ancient, held a mischievous glint, and on his head, a cap with a unique asymmetrical peak seemed to dance with a life of its own. He regarded Honor with a shrewd, knowing gaze, a faint, almost imperceptible smile playing on his lips.
Welcome, Honor.
You find yourself at a pivotal point, much like this one. Every action, every word, every choice, my dear Honor, is a seed, and each seed sprouts its own distinct path. Look closely. One path woven from neglect, another from indulgence, and the third, well, that one is still uncarved, waiting for a conscious hand. He paused, his gaze penetrating Honor's very soul. The consequences, my friend, are not abstract. They are the very ground upon which you walk. From a pouch at his waist, the man produced a small, smooth stone, half red, half black, like a perfectly split seed. He pressed it into Honor's palm. Remember this. It represents the duality of every decision. With a final, enigmatic smile, the old man seemed to ripple, dissolving into the hazy air as quickly as he had appeared. Honor, bewildered, clutched the stone and continued his solitary walk down the gloomy road. The encounter left him shaken, the words echoing in his mind. Further on, another figure emerged from the stillness. This was an old, formidable African man, his broad shoulders and steady gaze radiating an inner strength. He was cloaked in robes of pristine white, the fabric falling in powerful, unblemished folds. His presence exuded calm, yet also an unwavering will.
Peace, young one. Peace, young one. You wander, lost in the labyrinth of your own making. Know this. Clarity begins with a still mind. Before you can build, you must first purify. Before you can lead, you must first master yourself. The world reflects what you project. If your inner space is chaotic, so too shall be your outer reality. Seek balance, seek truth, seek inner harmony, for it is from this foundation that all good things are created.
He spoke with a quiet authority that brooked no argument, yet offered profound solace. He then presented Honor with a pure white stone, cool and smooth.
This is a reminder of purity, of potential, of the calm center within you.
As Honor took the stone, the wise old man offered a slight nod, and then, like mist kissed by the morning sun, he too dissipated into the ethereal landscape. With two stones now weighing in his hand, Honor pressed on, a myriad of thoughts swirling in his head. The road, though still quiet, seemed a little less heavy. Soon, the path brought him to a small, glistening stream. Sitting gracefully by its edge was a beautiful Nigerian lady, her skin radiant, her smile as warm as the morning sun. She was adorned in a vibrant yellow dress, and cowries, shimmering like tiny pearls, were intricately woven into her dark braided hair. Her eyes, luminous and compassionate, held a deep, ancient wisdom.
Anna, you carry burdens you need not bear alone. Life is a river, meant to flow, to nurture, to connect. Love, joy, beauty, these are not distant ideals, but the very essence of your being. You crave them, yet you withhold them. True abundance comes not from what you take, but from what you give. Open your heart, offer kindness, nurture relationships, celebrate the vibrancy around you. For in giving love, you receive it tenfold. In cherishing others, you become cherished.
Her words washed over him, a soothing balm to his troubled spirit. With a graceful movement, she offered him a smooth, bright yellow stone, warm from her touch.
Let this remind you of the sweet abundance that flows when you embrace love and joy.
Her eyes twinkled, and then, as if carried away by a soft breeze, she vanished, leaving only the sound of the flowing stream. Honor stood there, 3 stones in his hand, trying to piece together the bewildering encounters. Each stone pulsed with a faint energy, carrying the weight of the profound messages he had received. He continued walking, the gloomy road beginning to dissolve around him. Suddenly, the edges of his vision blurred, and the entire dreamscape began to fold in on itself, turning an inky black. Honor gasped, jolting upright in his bed. The familiar scent of Yetunde's perfume, the soft morning light filtering through their curtains, the distant hum of traffic. It was all real. He was back. The alarm clock showed the same time as when he had woken earlier. It had been a dream, a vivid, unsettling dream, but something had shifted within him. The dream's raw intensity, the poignant words, the palpable presence of the figures, it felt more real than reality. Without a second thought, he scrambled out of bed and rushed into the kitchen. Yetunde, humming softly, turned from the stove, a yellow dress flowing around her. Her eyes widened in surprise as Honor enveloped her in a tight, heartfelt hug. Yetunde, he whispered, his voice thick with emotion. I am so sorry for everything, for my indifference, for taking you for granted. Please forgive me. Yetunde, initially startled, slowly returned his embrace, tears welling in her eyes. Honor, she murmured. What? What has happened? A lot, he replied, pulling back to look at her. Truly looked at her for the first time in what felt like ages. But it won't happen again. I promise. Later, as he left for work, his steps were lighter, his mind clear. He passed the familiar corner where his friends usually waited. They called out, brandishing bottles. Honor, come, my brother, one quick one. Honor paused, then firmly shook his head. Not today, my brothers. I have work to do. He offered a sincere, regretful smile. Perhaps later, but not now. My path is clear. He hailed an Okada, its driver wearing a vibrant red top and black trousers. As he sped towards the office, a sense of purpose filled him. He arrived early, just as his boss was unlocking the main door. The boss, dressed immaculately in a crisp white shirt and trousers, looked surprised. Honor, he exclaimed, a hint of suspicion in his voice. "I thought you would come in late again today. I was just about to prepare your termination letter." He studied Honor for a moment. Then, seeing the clear-eyed determination, gave a curt nod. "Well done." As Honor approached his desk, the colors around him seemed to resonate. The yellow of Yetunde's dress, the red and black of the Okada driver, the stark white of his boss's attire. A jolt went through him. He instinctively reached into his pockets. His fingers brushed against something cool and smooth. He pulled them out, and there, nestled in his palm, were the three stones: the pure white, the vibrant yellow, and the striking red and black. He stared at them, a wave of profound understanding washing over him. The messages, the warnings, the wisdom, it had all been real. As he gazed, the stones shimmered, then slowly, one by one, dissolved into the air, leaving only the warmth of their memory in his hand. Honor smiled. His road was clear.